Think about it like this: when you go to Amazon, you click a link,
Mhm.
right? However, you got to Amazon. Let's say if you're looking for headphones tonight, Steve, which
Mhm.
you're gonna have to do eventually.
Yeah. There you go.
You saw it, Dave. That video by that guy, David
Mm,
Shands. He has
mm.
hold on, what's the name of the book? I put it in the text thingy, guys. Um, what is
Yeah, I
that?
saw the text thingy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a podcast playbook. So I bought
Oh,
that.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, what you're saying about those busted headphones you got, yes,
Mhm.
you can say, hey, if you want these busted headphones, it's the affiliate link is below.
These things lasted shit.
100 years, right?
Yeah, since 2014, I've had these.
Good grief.
Yeah, no. So they did work.
Oh
What are
They
man.
they?
did some work. I don't want to take them off because they're gonna fall apart.
Because he can't get them back on once he takes them.
Let me see if it says it here. No, it
Oh
doesn't.
man. So hey, you know what? Let's welcome everybody in. Hey, we want to welcome everybody. I'm Roger. We got Dave. We got Steve here. The home team is in tonight. Welcome to Passive Gains for Life, where we focus on mindset, skill set, tool set, so you can get the assets, thus gaining you passive gains for life. And this is our asset episode. So tonight we're going to be talking about assets. This is going to be the first episode in our asset series. So we got a couple of things we want to cover tonight. Got a little video we're going to watch here, and also we got a little story that Dave started to tell me that was kind of went left, but it's good though. I want Dave to finish that story because I didn't get a chance to hear. I'm like, save it for the show. I want the audience to hear this story. So with that being said, Dave, lead us off with that
Take it
story,
away.
man.
I'm intrigued.
Yes. Okay, so I stopped at a Costco today and ran into my parents. And then my dad immediately stopped me and it's like, listen, I need to make some side income. You're doing that podcast with passive income. Can you show me anything? Give me any pointers? I said, yeah. I have a friend, Roger. He did something where he was like making like $30 here, $60 there once in a while. And then all of a sudden, he got a check for like 800, then 1500, something like that. I can't remember what it was, but it happened like around October, November, December when it's like Christmas giving time.
Yeah.
So we started seeing like a pattern. Like it was kind of dead around July, but it
Mm,
started picking up at the holidays, which kind of made sense.
mm.
And my dad's like, "Well, what was he using?" I said, I don't know, some kind of affiliate marketing thing." And that's kind of where I left it off at. But I told him about the Home Business Academy.
Yes.
So I told him that I want to join, and
Mm.
so I'm still doing my research on it. So
He's still researching it, although I'm like fully well and active in it, but that's okay. He's like, still doing, still trying to find the scam.
yeah, yeah, man, I felt like it was like a pyramid or something, but it wasn't. Roger kept telling me it was just like you could sell the program, right? You can
Well, no, okay, so
and you could sell other things.
yeah,
You
all
could.
right, so I'm going to explain it again. Viewers at home, just in case you don't have access to YouTube like David does,
Mm-hmm.
uh, or access to people who are actually in the program, I want you guys to pay attention so I can explain it. So HBA is a company that has a funnel builder, right? Their funnel builder goes for 25 bucks a month. And with that funnel builder, you can create web pages, landing pages, membership websites, anything you can think of. I mean, I've even seen people Robin, for instance, she showed me this thing where she made like a calendar where she could book appointments. F- She made that with the funnel builder in HDA. So it's a funnel builder, it's a tool, it's something that you can use. However, it also has a referral program attached to it. So just like any other thing that you purchase or pay for monthly, if you was to own a program like AutoCAD, like David does, AutoCAD has a referral program. So what's a referral program? Most referral programs pays the people who refers other people to purchase that program. So we do it for free every day. Hey, I saw this movie. You got to see it. This movie is the best. What movie? This movie. Cool. I'm going to see it. Well, you did it for free. You didn't get any money, but referral programs pay you when somebody says, hey, Dave sent me to this movie. Hey, Steve told me to come to your restaurant. Well, Dave or Steve would get a kickback if the movie or the restaurant had a referral program. So the scam is non-existent. It's just a company that is willing to partner with the individual to say, hey, if you refer people to the stuff that you use, we are willing to pay you for every single customer you send our way. That's it. That's how all referral programs work. Now, how does it get to be where it can become passive? Well, certain referral programs like HBA offers their funnel builder as software as a service. So because I own my funnel builder, I pay for it monthly to use it. So if somebody comes along like Dave, he wants to be able to create landing pages, a membership website, or he wants to promote some other thing. It doesn't matter what it is, right? And he says, "Man, I really need a landing page. I really need to be able to create some sort of sales funnel or some sort of funnel to funnel his customers to his product." And he's like, "Okay, well, if you sign up with HBA, it's $25 a month." Well, here's the thing: HBA's referral program pays each and every person whom they refer 80% commission. That means that if Dave purchased the referral program underneath my link, Dave gets the thing for $25. They keep $5 and I get 20. So if Dave keeps that for the next 10 years and pays 25 bucks a month for 10 years, I'm going to get $20 a month for the next 10 years as long as Dave is using the program and they keep 5.
But wait a minute.
What?
Aren't you paying 25 for it?
I'm paying 25 for the funnel builder. Yeah.
Okay, and you only got to pay $5.
I know. Hey, well,
I'm lost.
you're doing math, which is good.
Well, I'm
Math is
just saying
good.
because if I pay, so if I think you said you need two, so then
No, no,
you're
no, no.
actually clear and you're making money,
Well, no,
right? I thought.
all right. Oh, okay. So I see where you're going with this. Okay, so let's. I'm gonna use. I'm gonna throw Steve in here. Okay, it's gonna make it crazy, right? All right. So what happens is if you and Steve purchase the program, right? Well, number
Mhm.
one, if I'm paying $25 a month for the program for my own usage and I'm using it and I got sites out there, unlimited websites for $25 a month, you really can't beat that. And then you get 80% commissions to anybody that you refer to. If Dave purchased it, well, okay, then you're right, Dave. I only pay $5 a month because that 20 that's coming from you take care of the 25 that I have to pay for it. However, if Steve says, you know what, I need to have a funnel builder too. I got some guitar products I want to recommend, some things I want to sell. I need to get some new headphones and I want to recommend everybody these headphones I got. I want to web I want a funnel builder so I can put that stuff out there. Steve gets it. Well, now I'm getting $20 a month from you, Dave, $20 a month from Steve. That's $40 a month. I'm now in the green. I no longer am technically in the hole for paying $25 a month for my funnel builder. I'm already in the positive,
Right,
right?
but it's all we all got to register through the referral program through
No, it's
HBA,
just a
right?
link. It's a
Right.
link. All right, think about it like this: when you go to Amazon, you click a link,
Mhm.
right? However, you got to Amazon. Let's say if you're looking for headphones tonight, Steve, which
Mhm.
you're gonna have to do eventually.
Yeah. There you go.
The timing could
You can't
not
write
have
you
been
can't write
better.
that type of comedy.
The timing could not have been better. Oh my goodness. I wish we could zoom in on, on that. Well, while Steve fixes his headphones, let's just say that Steve goes, he searches best headphones 2023 or best headphones for podcasting.
In the time it took to fix this headphone, I could have clicked like 5 links.
so so Steve, he gets on the Google and he's googling the best headphones of 2023. Well, some guy in Timbuktu who lives wherever created a blog about, I don't know, 2 months ago, right? And he just so happens to be in the referral program for Amazon, right? So in that referral program of Amazon, wherever he refers his anybody, it doesn't matter who it is, whatever he refers them to buy, whoever clicks through that person's links, he's going to get paid. Now, you don't
Mhm.
know this individual, you have no clue who this individual is. They just so happen to create a blog, they put their links on that blog and says, here's the 10 best headphones of 2023. Now, Steve only cares about the headphones that's going to suit him the best. So this guy gives him 10 links. You want this one, this one, this one. Steve's like, I want link number 7. Steve doesn't care whether this guy get paid or not. He doesn't care. He just wants his headphones. But
Right.
this guy took his time to, he actually helped Steve out by providing value. What he did was he did all of the research for Steve and put it in a nice little package on a blog and says, hey, these headphones are great. These headphones kind of suck. These headphones are the best for this. These headphones are the best for that. Here's 5 reasons why this headphones will be better than this one. Ultimately, it's your choice. Steve says, hey, number 7 is my choice. He clicks that. He goes to Amazon and he goes, you know what? I see these other pair of headphones that's even better and they're cheaper. I'm going to click that. That guy still gets paid because of the link that you
Mhm.
went through. He just guided you to Amazon. And because he did that, even if you just buy baby diapers, so let's say you don't even buy headphones, you just go and buy a pack of baby diapers, he still gets paid.
I
Why?
did not know that.
Yes, I've told you this 1,000 times.
You know, it takes me 6 months to process it after about 20 times of telling me on
uh,
different analogies.
well, but you know what? I'm glad we're talking about this because this is a part of the asset portion of why we created this channel, right? We're not just on here saying, "Hey, you can make money online. Make money online." We want to help everybody to understand. Don't just be a consumer. Be a creator. The economy, the way it works in this world is we think get a job, good education, retire by 65. That was the industrial economy, which died out years ago. We're still in that rat race, right? And there's a new economy blossoming around us, yet most of us are unaware, and the reason being is because we spend time as consumers instead of creators. So in this day and age, you don't need to ask permission to do what we're doing. All you need is a camera, you need a mic, and you need to have something to talk about that people want to listen to. And eventually somebody will go, I like this person, or I like these persons, and I like everything that they have to say, or they might hate you. but doggone it, they gave me some really good information. Where's that link they said? Oh, it's right here in the description. Click. That's how most people get paid nowadays. And because of that process, most people are not really paying attention to the fact that that can become an income, a passive income. And it's like almost the holy grail once you kind of understand what it means to collect income passively. But remember those info commercials we used to see with kids was we was growing up, right? You turn on TV late night and then people order the best thing, Home Shopping Network
Oh
is
Hmm.
man.
basically like a giant commercial over the span of hours, and they got a little timer there at the top of the screen. It's like, hey,
Buy
right
now.
now these are
Yeah.
on sale. You could get 8 for 9.99 if you go. And then you got the housewife or the fat dude sitting on the couch that's been eating 7 bags of chips. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna get that. And what it is as people make their purchases, that's a commercial that runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and people are just consuming. They're buying, buying, buying. Well, in this day and age, the average person can use YouTube, can use Facebook or any type of social media platform to provide value, to recommend products, to recommend services, to build an audience, to say, hey, guys, I'm doing XYZ. Oh, by the way, I'm drinking from this beautiful mug with this werewolf on it.
Dogman,
Link
dogman.
in the description below, right? So if your wife, Steve, who made me that beautiful mug, has a referral program, hey, Roger, anybody that you refer me to, I'll make sure I'll give you a percentage of that sale. That's it. Cool. We partner with each other. Anybody that buys a mug using my referral link, your wife sends me a cut of that each month. That's all it is. It's not a scam. it's
That's
just
crazy.
it's just hey, will you refer people to my stuff? Yeah, sure. Can I pay you if somebody buys through it? Yeah, I'll take I'll take money. Sure. Money is not something not that I don't want. Yeah, sure.
I like money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and it's just a basic way of doing what we usually do for free, but getting paid for it. And you create an asset for yourself. Now, I'm a transition back to Dave's story because the way he explained it to his dad was completely wrong.
See, I have selective hearing.
No, 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 no. It's
I didn't get
okay.
all
It's
of it.
okay. So, in the long story short is I stumbled upon this back in the day. It probably like what 3 years? No, about 4 years
About
ago now.
3 or 4.
About 3 or 4
Yeah.
years ago now. We were all still working with each other. I was out doing Uber. Had to deliver some food, and I go to this $1 million condo downtown Fort Lauderdale. Security checks just to get upstairs to deliver this guy's food. Knock on the guy's door when I finally get up there, and this kid answers the door. I'm talking about baby face. I mean, he still smells like a kid, like brand new, serial numbers not scratched off at all. He's like in his 20s. And I'm like, homeboy, this you? He's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, man, what did you do to get this at that age? He's like, you ever heard of e-commerce or affiliate marketing? I'm like, I think so. Yeah, I think so. He's like, yeah, that's it. Bye. Click, close the door. From then on, I was like, I need to figure out what this is. And I started putting, the rubber to the road, brain to the computer, just looking into it. And long story short, I happened to find this company called Kick Booster. It's still around. Matter of fact, I could put the link in the description below. No, I won't get an affiliate kickback if you guys sign up for it, but just so you guys can know that there are companies out here that exist like that, right? So Kick Booster is like a Kickstarter program for products. So when they're first getting their products launched, they have they'll pay Kick Booster to promote their products. And what Kick Booster does is they pay other people to promote whatever products that they have on there. And you can promote it through Facebook, you can promote it through Twitter. All you have to do is simply say, yes, I'll promote this product. They'll give you a link. They'll give you promotional stuff like videos, banners, things that you can like put on your own website or things that you could put onto your Facebook page. And they'll also, even if they have discounts, they'll give you like 10% off, 20% off, 50% off code where the customer, whoever purchased through your link, will actually get a discount for doing so. So when I first saw this thing, I'm like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm doing what every affiliate marketer does when they're beginning this journey. When you don't have any information, you're trying to be as free as you possibly can, which means not spend any money. Because you don't want to get scammed.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend any money. I just want to make money. That's not the way to do it, but I'll explain further. But still, I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, so I created a fake, not a fake, but just like a Twitter account just to promote stuff through. And I shared this one link. I literally did one link one time. It took me 15 minutes. And the only reason why it took me that long is because I was like not wanting to mess it up. So I had to like think about how I wanted to say it, da 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 da. I have no followers on Twitter. I had no I'm talking about when I had followers, it was like 44 followers from over the time that I was using this Twitter profile. So it was really nothing, right? So I'm on there and I go, okay. So I saw this thing called Slow Dance. What was that thing called?
A
It
plant.
it was a plant. It wasn't really a plant. It was like a picture frame. Yeah.
I remember.
It-
Yeah.
yeah, and it vibrated and it did these little plant type things, right? So, and you could put plants, feathers, all that kind of stuff. It was like a strobe light with this little vibrating thing that had the plant on it. You could change the strobe like how it looked. It just created an optical illusion, which was pretty cool. I thought so. And then I'm looking at it, and the thing was like $300. I'm like, who the heck is gonna pay $300 for this? Well, it's 10% off. I mean, why not? So I was like, hey, click this link and get 10% off using this code. Share. I went to sleep and forgot about it. 2 weeks later, I get an email. You got $17. I'm like, hold on, $17
For what?
in my PayPal? I got $17 in my PayPal from. Oh shoot! I owe somebody money. And bro, I started to freak out because I was like, wait, no, I got paid. No, wait, no, I did get paid. I thought I owed somebody $17. This is how freaky it was. Like, because I didn't know where it came from.
It was like two
And then,
weeks later.
yeah, it was 2 weeks later. I wasn't even thinking about it anymore. I was on to the next freebie thing that I was trying to get into, right? And I'm like, oh, snap. Oh, that thing says Wonder Machines. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Wait. I
Wait.
made money. And that was passive. I did the work once and I got paid. Well, I only got paid once, so it wasn't really a big deal. But then over the course of months, it was $20, 25, 50. Then I got an email. Hey, thank you for promoting our product. We want to give you a 15% bump in price. What? Wow, wait a minute. So every time somebody purchased through that link, I got $50. And like it went up 15%. So it went from like 30 something bucks to like $50. Then I jumped back on Kick Booster and started promoting other stuff. And I promoted like this, like, what do you call that little massage gun thingy?
Yeah. I don't
I
know. It's a
promoted
massage
one.
gun.
Yeah, I threw that out there, and it was like sometime near Father's Day, and boom, I was getting hit backs on that. I was getting like $25 from that, and then over the course of like the holidays, the money went up. Like by the end of the week, some weeks I was getting like $100, $200. I'm like, because like two sales a week, $50, that's $100.
Right.
And then and I promise you, I only did this once. I mean, I reshared the link again just out of, but it wasn't like I was feverishly like, oh, I gotta share these links. I wasn't out here just like dancing for links. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, I shared it once, and I saw that I was getting some money, so I promoted it again. And over the course of time, it equaled out to over $1,500. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let me um here. I'll have to
Oh, I thought you got something for 1,500 bucks.
no, that would have been cool too. As a matter
So
of fact,
did it do something for the taxes at the end of the year? Did it give you like a write up and say this is how much you owe in taxes or what?
hey, look, um, I don't appreciate you asking all these questions about taxes or anything, but
Hey, cut that part out.
nah, we're not gonna cut that part out. I'm gonna share the screen right quick. Here, share window.
If you guys hear some banging in the back, it's
Hey, look,
great.
it's $1,500, man. It's not like so. This is what was going on. I boosted over that time. I boosted 100 campaigns. I had over 1,000. Oh, okay, good. 1,788 campaign clicks.
Oh, I
52
thought you made
referrals.
11,500. I was like, bro, you're making some good money.
No, that's what I made them. I made them $11,000 over. I made them $11,468.41. So total commissions earned was $1,421.70. So it was like $1,475. I said 1,500. I'm sorry. It
No,
was
that's
like
so close.
1,475. So I was off by 25
Come
bucks.
on, yeah.
I mean, shoot me, but and then these are like commissions in review, the next payment, and this was like the progression scale. So it was sometime I started in April. Matter of fact, April 10th was the day that I shared it. I don't know if you guys can see that.
I can
Yeah.
barely see it, but is it 2018?
In 2019.
2019.
2019.
So how
Okay.
many years ago was that? Do the quick math. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 4 years ago. And then over that time,
Yeah,
this is like
December run up.
yeah, like around Christmas time. Well, the holidays, that's where it boosted, and the money just kept going up and up and up and up and up and up and up. Right.
Oh man.
And this is something that I did once. That was the main takeaway. So that was the main takeaway. I did this once. And this was the shot in the arm. This was like that first hit of that online money crack. It was like, oh my goodness, I got paid. And instead of most people go to work, 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 get paid. Go to work, go
Work,
to work,
work,
go to
work.
work, go to work, go to work, get paid. Well, in this community, go to work, get paid, get paid, get paid, get paid, get paid, go to work, get paid, get paid, get paid, get paid, get paid.
I
So
like that.
who doesn't? My son was 7 or 8, right? And we was talking. No, he was 7 at the time, and he knew this better than I did because he hadn't been trained to be a slave yet. He doesn't understand the slave mentality. Oh, go to work, go to work, go to work, go to work, get paid. right? When I told him that I was going to give him an allowance, I was like, all right, so what we'll do is you take out the garbage every single day, and at the end of the week, you'll get $5. He was like, but if I do it every day, why don't I just get paid every day? And I looked at him and was like, just do it. I ain't really have an answer for him. So I'm like, man, this child makes more sense than I do. Whoa. Because it's true. You can earn a passive income online. You can create assets online. And that's why this is like the first episode in the asset series, because we did all of the tool sets. The tool sets help you deliver the assets, help you create the assets, but you have to get the mindset to do so. So what happened is when we talked to Robin, we talked to Maradula, we was talking about skill sets at the time. But before that, when you and I started, Dave, we started with the mindset, the preparation of the mind of saying, hey, I can break free from this mentality of working for each and every dollar, shaking my tail feathers
Oh,
for each penny, or I was going to say shedding, but
yeah.
I wasn't going to say anything
I thought
else.
you were gonna say something else because I heard.
But no, you have to develop the mindset. I was like, oh, whoa, 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 wait a second. You mean I don't have to trade away my life for somebody else's money? I can actually create something, and then people, something of value, not just anything, people, something of value. And that's the key thing. It has to be something of value. You have to be able to solve a problem for somebody, right? And then you have to be able to demonstrate that you can solve the problem. And once you demonstrate it, you're going to earn the people's trust. And once you earn their trust, the law of reciprocity kicks in. When you do something good for somebody, when you give somebody value, you have no choice but to say, hey, whatever you're supporting, I'm supporting you, supporting that. And that's what happens. And in the creator economy, this is how you have little old ladies who discover that they have a passion for knitting and get online and it's like, I don't know how to do any of this techie stuff, but I just wanted to show you guys how to knit this booty. And she goes through and she knits a little booty for her grandchild and she shows you how to do the loops and all that. And then she's like, I ordered this on Amazon, but I can share the link in the description. And she puts it on there and it's like, oh, this sweet lady, she just showed me how to do this thing. Oh man, she's so awesome. You know what, she says, yeah, just click the link and it helps my channel out. Well, number one, there's no cost to the person that clicks the link, that they're just going to go find wherever she's recommending the product. So she says the link is there, so they click it. And if she clicks on that, this is what happens. The company that sells the products gets paid, the little old lady gets paid, and the person who wanted to create a little booty for their grandchild gets the product that this lady recommended, and they'll rewatch her video to actually learn how to do it. It's value. Everybody wins. There's no losers. And the only people who are losing are the people who are like, I gotta click this video off. It's time to go back to work. Why? Stop.
Hey, you just gave Vicky a good idea. That's what
I
Vicky does.
told Vicky about this.
Oh my god,
Look, people, I have been talking about this to
for a long
especially
time.
these two gentlemen here for the
At least
past
4
4
years.
years. At least 4 years. So I mean, but with that, it's just that this is the economy that we live in today. And it's not rocket science. It really isn't. The hardest part, and I had a call with a gentleman a couple of days ago. I actually still have to call him back because life has just taken me all over the place, right? But he was like, "Yeah, I don't even understand how to do this. I do so much stuff, man. I need to include a link to these headphones in the description below for Steve because Steve, man, you gonna have to repair them suckers, man. He's got like straight up
And I can tell you what they are now.
They're called garbage tech.
the garbage pack,
No, garbage tech.
the garbage.
That's awesome.
Never heard of
Hey,
them.
I was gonna say
Mm-hmm.
maybe we can help people set up their site or
Roseville.
Roswell,
Roswell?
Roswell.
Roseville.
Roswell,
Roswell?
Area 51.
No, Rose.
Ro-
Oh, I've heard of
Rosewell.
those.
Mm.
Yeah,
Will. Yeah, Roseville.
Wow.
Roseville.
Roswell. What?
Rose will break.
Dude, that was awesome.
uh,
They were
Did you hear?
great. They're broken
Ro-
and they still work.
yeah,
did you
no,
hear?
no. That
Did you
I
hear what
mean,
Roger said?
No.
Tell
No,
him.
Dave says Rosewell, and I'm like Rose. He goes Rosewell what? And I'm like Rosewell break.
Roseville.
And he broke them on the last time him and I had a meeting. So them things been broken since like 2-3 weeks now.
No, so what I was saying was people like Vicky who doesn't they don't want to do any of that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I could set it up or you could set it up for them. And or maybe I just set it up or you set it up and we take a small commission from that. So all the people who are like, that's a great idea, but I don't want to do it. I'd be like,
Yeah.
okay, how about
Well,
I film you, I put it up there and you get 20% and I'll keep whatever, 60.
here's the thing. All of that is something that we can do. It's just that the the only thing that limits us from actually gaining assets is this. That's it.
How about
If you
HBAA, Home Business Academy Assistant, so we can assist them using HBA software.
write it down. Hey, listen, audience, write it down. Hey, if you guys can think of something, put it in the comments below. I mean, I read the comments when they come in. When they come in. So so put it in the comments below. I mean, whatever ideas you have. I mean, because honestly, it's really up to your imagination. Whatever your imagination can conjure up, you can get paid from it. As a matter of fact, I have a silent mentor by the name of Myron Golden. I've been watching this man since the start of me really trying to get. I got out of that whole freebie mindset because you know,
Because of me.
well, they will tell you, any one of these guys tell you that I never want to pay for anything, right? So I learned from Myron that you're gonna have to invest in yourself before people invest in you, right? When you invest into your mind is the one thing that nobody can take from you. And there's been plenty of people, him included, he lost millions. But when you learn how to make it once, you know how to make it. Even if you lose it all tomorrow, you can take that same knowledge. He says the difference between the your poverty versus your wealth is the gap of knowledge, of knowing how and when to do things. If you can fill that gap with skill set, tools, tool set, and you have the proper mindset to do it all, you'll create assets. And assets is what turns into a passive gain.
Hey,
That's why I created the name Passive Gains for Life, because once you develop the mindset, you apply it to the skill set, you use it with the tool sets, you're going to get the assets. So, do we
real
have any?
quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you have a question. You just explained it so slowly to me that now I'm actually getting it. No, because you said tool set, asset, this, that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, so what is this supposed to do? But then you said creates the asset. And I'm like, oh, light bulb just went off.
But
We've
see,
been doing this since October.
yeah, but that's the thing. However long it takes you to get it, as long as you get it,
Right.
that
Yeah,
I don't care if you come back here next week and you be like, "What is that again?" I'll just refer you to the channel, dude. We need the
to
views.
the episode.
just go to the channel. Just watch the whole episode all over again, or call me. Either way, you know
No,
what
but
I'm
that was
saying.
perfect, man. You like said it slowly that time, and then you paused, and then you said creates the asset. I'm like, ah, because
Uh,
before you would say tool set, asset, this, set, and it was like all together. So
uh.
I wasn't following it, I guess.
Well, I mean, hey, because see, the thing is the goal of the channel is to take, and you know what? I was explaining this to one of our guests that's going to be on 2 weeks from now. I told him, I said, the guys that I do the podcast with, they're not in the same space as I am as far as actively promoting anything. They're part of my show, and I'm helping them understand the process. And he was like, "Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of unique." I was like, "Well, what happens is they bring the perspective of the individual who is just trying to figure this out. Like, I don't really understand why we're even doing any of this, but okay, you know."
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, Steve might know a little bit more about it because he had to do a lot of promotion with his band and everything, and I didn't find that out until we actually started this show, right?
Right. Right.
And then his wife does her promotion with, I mean, her business with Etsy and whatnot, so he understands that there is an online world, but it's the whole automation portion of it. So that story of me when I shared that link with Kick Booster and everything like that, the reason why I did not keep that up is because the programs end. After a while, the programs will end. And you know what? With some of these affiliate programs out there, and you have to be careful which affiliate programs you align yourself with, because they can change their offers, they can change how
Right.
they do their systems, they can change all of that kind of
Their
stuff on.
percentages and
Yeah,
whatever.
they
Yeah.
can change that stuff and on a whim. And you'll be getting money from all sorts of places, but then all of a sudden this program ends and then you're left in the wind. That's why HBA was promoted. So that's why when you find anybody in HBA, they're almost like, yo, this is my tribe, these are my people. Because at the end of the day, everybody needs a landing page, a website, a sales funnel, a membership site. Everybody needs it. If you're going to do anything online, you have to have a place for people to visit. And they allow you to have a funnel builder, which you can create unlimited funnel builders for $25 a month. And you can promote whatever you want, including HBA. That's a no brainer.
yeah.
It's a no brainer. If somebody wants to do, I don't know, they want to sell baby diapers, cool. Get HBA. $25 a month. It'll get you'll have a funnel builder. All you got to do is go get you a cheap domain name. They'll show you how to connect your domain to the funnel, right? To the actual website. They'll give you a promotional period of the premium for like 2 weeks. And in that 2 weeks, they'll show you how to do everything, connect it all together. And then you promote whatever you want to. And you
So
can add
now,
unlimited websites.
now I
What?
know what to do on spring break when I take the whole week off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy the program then and spend all day
Yeah. Just
learning.
just watch all of the videos. They tell you how to do. They say, this is how you win. You go, okay. And you just go. That's it.
Yeah.
But you know what? I want to. I sent you guys this video in the text, and I know these gentlemen are very busy. They don't get a chance to look at all of my texts because I'm constantly sending them stuff all the time. But I want you to understand it from the. I want you to understand this concept from Bedros Keuilian. Bedros Keuilian. We've done like a video before in the past where we like kind of reviewed one of his videos that what he was explaining about doing. I think it was like in the mindset series, but he basically sums up the reason why I created passive gains for life. And I want you guys to just hear this because he's going to put it in a way that I may not be able to explain it to you guys, but I just think he does so much of a better job of explaining this. So I'm gonna get this video rolling right quick. Let me know if you guys can hear it.
Nope. Nope.
Oh yeah, no.
You can't hear it?
Nope.
Nobody's making a funny face.
Lucky.
He's about to
Let me back it up. Let me back it up. Oh man, hold on. And see, you know what? I got to.
I gotta get an arm sleeve like him.
Yeah, right.
That nice tap.
Damn, this bad. Hold on, right quick. It says share entire screen.
And audio.
Oh, I never clicked this button. Okay, that's my fault. I'm sorry, everybody. From now on, I will stop forgetting to share the system
notes on there.
audio. Yes, that's my fault, everybody. Share the system audio, Roger. Don't forget it.
Outpace inflation. So you have to outpace inflation. For example, the average person that works will get a raise every year or about every 6 months. The typical raise they give is called a cost of living raise. That is ridiculous. That's like basically you're selling your life to another company, right? You've negotiated $25, $35, $45 an hour of my life for this company to have my life at $45 an hour. And they're going to give you cost of living raise. And so cost of living raise is somewhere between 3 and 4% if you're lucky. So it's not even, we're going to make sure you get a better lifestyle. It's just, hey, food got expensive, gas got expensive by about 3 or 4% every year. We're just going to increase your pay by that. But basically, you're still trading majority of your life on this planet to help build this company. It doesn't have to be that way. Even if you are working for a company, even if you are a blue collar person where you're a firefighter, you're a cop, you have some career where you're getting a salary, you should stop frivolously spending money. It's like we want to talk about money ignorance versus money intelligence. Ignorant people take their money and they spend it, which is why ignorant people, which is the majority, 98% of people, are just 2 paychecks away from going broke. 2 paychecks away. Instead of keeping up with the Joneses, instead of buying something that's out of your worth right now because you can't afford it, what if you took that money and then you spent the weekends on Google and YouTube learning how to create a secondary income stream and then creating some kind of value added service to be able to take other people's money. So now you've got a career or a job and you are making passive income, even if it's just $500 a month. Bro, that could fill up a gas tank for a car, right?
Sure.
Or
That's it.
I like that.
That's it. That is it. Literally. This man is worth a lot of money. He's basically telling everybody, keep your jobs. Just do something because it's available. Quit giving away your life for a check. That's it. Please, I'm pleading with everybody because at the end of the day, we hurdle towards our 60s, then we age out. And I know an individual that he's been working, this guy has had some very high profile jobs at some very high profile places. He's in his 60s now. Nobody wants him. And what can he do? Because this
That was the
concept,
issue a lot with people from the financial crisis, all that stuff. A lot of professionals just aging
Hold on.
out.
Do you guys hear that double?
Double.
Or is it just me?
probably just you.
No, I hear the too.
Yeah. Is your screen sharing?
Oh, here. Oh, that's because of the system audio there.
Okay,
Double double.
now
Double double.
perfect.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay,
Okay.
the
good.
Okay.
system audio. I had to kill the screen share. Sorry about that, guys.
So
Thank you for
that's
letting me know.
yeah. No, it was like driving me crazy.
It's
I
Well,
don't
like,
know
thanks
blah,
how.
for
blah, blah,
letting us
blah,
know,
blah.
Steve.
I don't know how I got through that
Steve
fucking
was like,
thought.
I got a point, and I'm gonna say it.
Well, let me
Say it. Say
focus.
it. Say
Focus.
it. Say
Focus.
it. Say it. Say it. Say it.
Hey.
Well, go ahead with your thoughts,
No,
Steve.
yeah, that happened to a lot of people, man. Like the
Hmm.
financial crisis hit, 2007, 2008. I knew a lot of architects who were out in the street, going back living with their moms, and
Hmm.
stuff like that. And these are architects. These are
Hmm.
not draftsmen,
Hmm.
which is what I was, right?
Hmm.
And that's what they look at what the labor force participation rate, as well as the unemployment rate, which we
Hmm.
always hear about,
Hmm.
3.5, whatever it is right now, 3.7. You hear the labor force participation rate, which is people who stop looking for work because nobody's looking for them. Nobody wants to hire them.
Hmm.
It's because of what you just said. They're either old or this or that, and they can't get Social Security. They can't get whatever they were counting on. To give them that secondary income.
Yeah.
That end of life income. All that type of
Yeah.
stuff.
And see, the thing is with us, we're still early. We're still early in the game. I'm in my 40s. Dave's in his 40s. I think Steve, you're in your 30s. Like,
No, I'm 40. I'm turning 41 this year.
oh, okay, so just like that headset, man, you're gonna break down one day.
Well, yeah,
You know.
exactly. You don't have to age out. You can get
Yeah,
sick.
yeah, you can get sick.
You
Like
get
he
sick.
said, you're
Yeah.
one or
But you
two
can get an
paychecks
extended
from total
warranty.
devastation.
You get an extended warranty.
Yeah.
Catastrophic failure.
Well, that's what passive gains for life offer. We want to educate the average person, the 9 to 5 gal or girl who just got yelled at by their boss, who just is tired of doing the
You effed
every,
me. You effed me.
who's tired of doing the rat race. Because at the end of the day, man, you know, we work to pay bills. What kind of life is that?
But you know what? Even what this dude was saying, like 90, however many people, or 90 something percent of people are two paychecks away from fucking catastrophe.
Hmm.
A lot of that is ingrained. It's our own. They call it lifestyle creep. So you get some type of education. Right? We all start off high school graduates. Some of us get into college, this or that or whatever.
Hmm.
But you enter at a certain level, right?
Hmm.
You gain some type of knowledge. You get up here, right?
Hmm.
And your lifestyle creeps up with you. You get an
Hmm.
expensive car. You get this, that, more expensive food. Da, 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 da,
Hmm.
da. How is it that 90 some percent of people are stuck in the same thing? It's because they don't get new fucking headphones. They just want to keep the same headphones. No, no, no. See, if people were more like me, see, I keep the same fucking headphones because I refuse to let my lifestyle creep up on me. I know I got a podcast, but I won't. I don't care. I'm gonna keep the same headphones I had since 2014.
Well,
Wait, we're gonna we're gonna have
I
to go
might have to
beep
edit
beep
out all
beep.
these f bombs, man.
No, but
Steve.
it goes to my point.
Thankfully, we're not monetized yet.
It goes to my point.
Or live.
Or live, yeah, for that fact.
Shit.
And this particular episode, this is like a snippet from a show he did with this guy. I'm sorry, I don't know the guy's name. I can include. I will definitely include the link in the description for this, but it's
Oh,
called "How to Develop Financial Intelligence."
see, but if people had more discipline, right? Like we were talking about this at my job the other day. I work with a couple of Afghan guys.
Mm-hmm.
They were interpreters for the U.S. Army in
Mm-hmm.
Afghanistan, and they came over in like 2012 and whatnot. Great guys,
Mm-hmm.
hilarious. I get along with them really well.
Mm-hmm.
and they say, well, all these immigrants, and they're telling me this. They're like, these immigrants come here, and they I don't know how they can make a living here because it's so hard. It's hard to get by. Like, well, we have, you work so hard and all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, you know what, being from the Cuban community in South Florida, I can tell you a lot of Cubans come over and they can't deal with the constant, with what we call the rat race. You
Mm-hmm.
know, you get a job. You got bills to pay, this or that, and it's a level of activity, it's a level of work that a lot of people aren't used to.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, on the other side of the coin, a lot of immigrants come over and they thrive,
Mm-hmm.
right? And why do I say that? And this is something I told them. I'm like, they thrive because they don't need the latest iPhone. They don't
Mm-hmm.
need the latest set of headphones.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need all of these things to pad their life, because they come from dirt, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're here in the land of plenty, and all it
Mm-hmm.
takes is a little bit of reining in your appetite,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah, like he said, Vedral said, he's like, just stop frivolously spending your
Right.
money. Take that money in order to invest it in your brain
And headphones.
and
Headphones.
headphones.
It's what's between the headphones.
It's what's between the headphones. Yes, right. Invest it in between your headphones
Hmm.
and spend some time on the weekends doing Google research or on YouTube, what I've been saying, and develop a income online.
Right.
It, why wouldn't you do that? Because it takes work. It takes time. It takes effort. 1 or 2 hours a day is is what you can put towards it. And here's the thing: I describe it as a hot air balloon, right? A hot air balloon.
Those are getting shot down. Careful.
True, true. Especially if they're flying too far north. Yeah, be careful where you're flying those hot air balloons. But just have a big we support Biden tag at the very
They'll
bottom.
let you cross. They'll let you cross.
So it's like so with a hot air balloon, they have this thing. It's all folded up. There's these sheets. There's like this giant sheet basically, and then they have to spread it out and get it nice and flat. And you can't rip it. It has to be intact. And then you have to hold up one end of it and blow hot air, like fire, basically inside of it, and then it has to inflate. And that takes time, it takes
Mhm.
work, it takes effort. And then once you get it to a certain point, now you got to keep on tweaking it, keep tweaking it until now this thing is like ready to launch. And then when you launch it, you're up and you're floating. Same thing happens here. I don't want anybody to think that you can just share a link and make money. That was a fluke. It doesn't happen like that for everyone all of the time. Thank God it happened to me, because it made me realize that it's possible.
Gave you a
And
taste.
yeah, just the taste. I just want to
Yep.
taste. Yeah, I got the taste, but man, when I tell you, when it became a reality for me, is when I was able to pay a bill with one of that. Now, I mean, unfortunately, had I had some more financial intelligence, I would not have wasted that money on a bill. I would have paid for something that could have increased my knowledge
If
or
you
my
had to, you
skill
had
set.
to.
Well, I mean, it's because, like I said, I didn't have the proper mindset right then. Because the difference between a poor person and a rich person is, if you give a poor person $1, they're looking for the first thing to spend it on. You give a rich person $1, they need to figure out how to take that dollar and turn
And
it into
multiply
10.
it.
They
Yeah.
want to turn it into $10. I mean, that's even in the Bible. right? There
Right.
was a story in the Bible where you had a master. He had some servants. He gave three of them money, right? One he gave however many talents. This one he gave some talents, and this one he gave some talents. And he went away for a time. And then when he came back, and one guy he said, "Hey, what do you got for me?" He took his talents and turned it into more talents. He says, "Good and faithful servant. Hey, guy, what did you do with the talents I gave you?" "Oh, I took this money and turned it into this many talents." It's like, "Hey, good and faithful servant." It's like, "Hey, what about you?" "Oh man, I took your money and I buried it. It's still right here." He was like, "You know what, man? Give me this. Take your little behind somewhere else. Give it to the other guy." And it's like, wait a minute. Even back then, people understood when you get
Mm.
cash, you just don't frivolously just go out and just blow it on anything or stuff it under the mattress. You turn it into more money. And I like what Myron Golden says. He was like, "Man, look here." He's like, he's like, "When I get money, I get my money pregnant. I got money sitting up in the maternity ward right now, making all kinds of baby money." He's like, "My money make money every day."
Yeah. I was
It's-
gonna tell you that. I think in that video that you sent me, he was saying don't save it, invest it, put it into something that's gonna make you grow your money.
yeah, I mean, the first thing, books, books, knowledge. People spend 20 years of their lives teaching people what they did to do something. Instead of watching a movie, you can increase your knowledge in a book
Mhm.
with a book, and then use that information and develop a skill and master it, and then turn it into something, right? It's all about,
You could write a book.
you can write a book.
You could write a book. Before my mother died, she published a lot of poems. You
Mm,
know, she wrote a bunch of poems, Spanish poems, stuff like that. She
mhm,
had people coming in from all types of states to come and see her because they
mm,
loved her writing so much. And she always said that if I had done this earlier in my life, who
mm,
knows what could have happened, you know? But yeah,
mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
you could
mean,
write a book. You could do all types of stuff.
and right now, shoot, I just found out Amazon will allow you to sell a book online for $10, right? $10. Just picture this, $10, right? You sell the book for $10, they take $2 and give you seven. Or no, no, they'll take, I forget the, I forget, they'll take a
Depending on if
percentage
it's
of it.
hard copy or soft copy too, because they print it physical, right? They'll do
Well, yeah,
physical.
I wouldn't even. Well, yeah, you could sell a hard copy, but then you got to pay printing. But an ebook, bro,
Yeah.
that's intangible. Hey, buy this ebook. That's a digital asset. It'll sit there and make money. If you have a ebook for $10, right, and they take a percentage, let's say they keep $3 and give you $7, right? You sell 10 of those, that's $70. You sell 100 of those, that's $700. You sell 1,000, 7,000, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Eh, it's not taking up room on the shelf. You don't have to pay for all of this other kind of stuff. We don't live in the economy where you have to ask for permission anymore. You just
There's
do.
yeah,
As
there
long as
was a
you're
video.
providing value.
Yeah, there was a video I was watching today, and they were explaining how to become a millionaire. Did you guys watch that video? No.
If you sent it today, if you sent it anytime in the past 72 hours, I haven't had time to blink.
It's the girl from Instagram is I am Samantha West, and she breaks this out, and she's like, "You want to be, ah,
Love you, brother.
Ah,
All right, I'll see you in a few.
all right, good night." She breaks it out. She's like, "You want to be a millionaire? You have to sell something that let's say you're selling it at $5. You have to sell 55 a day for the whole year. Then if you sell something for 20 for $10, you have to sell 28, and then she keeps going up and up and up from there. And man, when she breaks it out that simple, it's like that's crazy, just to get to your first million.
Yeah.
So
Alex Hormozy breaks it down like that as well. He breaks it down very simple. Myron Golden breaks it down simple like that. That book that I gave you, man, the guy's
The
name
first YouTube
Ryan.
million. Oh,
What's his name? Ryan what?
Gosling. No, just kidding.
No. This guy has an actual personality.
Is it this one?
Yes, 12 months to a million. Yeah. What's his name on there, Dave? Oh man, Ryan Daniel Moran. Yeah.
Moran.
And he breaks it down. He's like, hey, when you create a brand, I mean, his whole thing is like, there's so many ways to get a bag. There's so many ways to get a bag. Like his way of getting a bag is creating a brand, right? Creating enough awareness around a brand of a product, and he gets people to get their products maybe to 3 to 5 products where they're selling it. And I'm probably going to misquote this, anywhere between $35 to $50 a day, right? And when you create those types of sales, you can create $1 million company or $1 million brand. And what happens is, once you create something that's like raking in that type of cash, these whales that are out there who have like unfathomable fat pockets will be like, we'll buy that from you. We'll give you a $10 million deal for that. Or we'll buy you out for 60 million bucks.
Right.
And his whole thing is like making hot air balloons of value and floating them up, and people just buying off their brands. And he helps people do that. And he gets a percentage of that by helping them build their brand up for a gigantic payday. Alex Hormozy does the same thing. Like, and they're not just like, oh, this is just like, it's 1 in a million. We do this once every 300 years. This is what they do every day. Every
Right.
day. And can't we're like, I just want $35 an hour. I just want to get paid. I just want to raise. They are creating brands and getting these gigantic paydays when we're around here like dancing for peanuts. I'm tired of that.
Yeah, I am too. I am
I'm
too.
tired of that.
But
It's like,
it's crazy when they explain the simplicity of getting, because I don't think I can get to a million sometimes. I'm like, that's gonna take me forever. But when they tell you and they break it down by the product,
yes,
by if you're selling for $5, this is how much you need, $10, this, oh, that's it. It's like crap.
it's a no-brainer. And with the amount of attention that you can get online, or providing a service or a value, it's a no-brainer. Why pour out all of your energy into doing something like he said? You're literally trading your life away for some peanuts to build a company, and then they'll give you a little tiny raise. You know about this, Dave, because of the income tax. And here, oh, this is how much we made. Yeah, we got all of this, right? Mm. There you go. There's your raise. Enjoy. Get
Enjoy.
back to work, slave. We, we love you. We'll give you a watch in 10 years.
That's how I feel.
Why? 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 Why?
Actually, you lifted the blinders off of me. You remember? I was always happy. I was always happy until
You were a
you
happy
said,
slave.
yeah, I was a happy slave. And then you've been hammering me left and right. And all of a sudden, I started really thinking about it. I was getting stressed at work, killing myself. And then just thinking of, I could wake up and see 8 grand or 5 grand, $500 a month, just random stuff coming in.
Man,
That's
listen,
awesome.
the goal is to get to a point where you can just actually see the assets come in, right? And I'm so happy we did the very episode in this very nature of the asset accumulation, because it brings a reality to it, right? Because you know, the mindset can be developed, the skill set can be acquired, the tool set can be developed as well. But when you combine all three of those and you get the assets, when you take those four pillars and you combine them together, you need the first three. Without the first three, you will not get the fourth. Well, I did the Ninja Turtle hand there. I'm sorry about that. But you will not get the fourth. And that asset brings it all together. It brings it together where you're like, whoa, there is a reality here where I don't have to trade my life away for money. I can create something that, number one, connects people, contributes to people. I'm helping people. I'm literally helping people. And I'm contributing like to society. And then I'm
Hmm.
getting paid for it. And some people wake up like I'm talking about remember what
Robin.
Robin said about that
Yep.
dopamine hit, like if she
Yeah.
wakes up to the money and it's there.
Yeah.
That's what was going on every time those little kick booster checks came in. It was like a little like, whoa, snap. Wow, I did something. And I didn't do anything. And that was literally of no value to anybody. They was literally seeing the link and purchasing through my link. I don't know how it got shared. I don't know who shared it. I don't know when it was shared. All I know is I posted it one time, it got traction, and more stuff just kept happening. And I
Mm.
was so thankful to God for that. I was like, oh, wow, this is really real. The problem is that that was just a one-time thing. So
Right.
what I'm endeavoring to do right now with the reason why we have this channel, the reason why we created this channel, the reason why we're talking about this stuff is to create a never-ending source of passive gains.
Hmm.
Because once we start giving once people start seeing the value that we're delivering, what value are we giving right now? The value that we're giving away right now is we're trying to wake you up. We're trying to get you, hey, wake up, do something online, do it. We're trying to wake you up from doing the usual, I'm just going to go to work, get paid, come back home and buy me some liquor and alcohol and just sleep away the weekend and then rinse and repeat for Monday. We're trying to wake you up from that because there's a whole new reality out here, you know? And it would be a disservice if more people didn't understand this. And yeah, you know, a lot of the things that the first thing that pops up in people's head, oh, it's too saturated. Oh, there's just too many people doing it. It's you can't get in. It's gonna be too hard. I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be hard. It's going to take work. It's going to take time. And it being saturated, that's a lie. It's a complete, total, utter lie. Why? Because the individual is the one that is unique. I will never explain something the way Dave explains it. Dave will never explain something the way Steve explains it. Steve will never explain something the way Bedros explains it. Maybe he might explain it a little bit like Gary V, but then again, Gary V so far ahead of Steve, the light of Gary V will take a million years to hit Steve's face. It's not the same. So the person is the individual that people relate to. So let that be the first myth I can dispel from you, right? You need to do something in your skill set, in something that's within your wheelhouse to do, right? If you have a skill, if you have a talent, if you have something that you can actually contribute to life, do it. And what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna create like a guide to kind of help you. I'm gonna make it like it's gonna be a free guide, right? And this guide will help you to discover your talents. It's probably be up in like a few weeks because I'm gonna need time to create it because I have one already, but I want to make one that's really, really keyed into the things that it took that I personally did to discover what I needed to do to bring myself from doing the regular run of the mill everyday stuff to narrowing down all of these talents that I do have, because I got many talents, and it's not to brag, it's just God has blessed me with the ability to do a whole bunch of stuff.
Mm,
So I had to narrow down the thing that I actually like doing and something that I was passionate about. And once you get the guide in your hand, maybe you can discover whatever it is that you would like to apply to other people's lives, the value that you can bring, and then you go from there. And when you go from there, oh, I'm telling you, your life is going to get better. You're going to feel like you're living because you're
mhm,
going to be doing something other than just the run of the mill existing. And that's something that I think every one of us should strive to do.
mhm.
Guys, it's been wonderful. It's 9:42. I'm ready to stare at the back of my eyelids for the next 7 hours and dream sweet dreams. So, with that, I would like to thank everybody for watching the show. Check out the links in the descriptions. I'll make sure everything we talked about. I can't even remember half the stuff we talked about, but I'll rewatch it to put the links in the descriptions. Because yes, I edit the videos as well. I research all of the stuff, all of these talents that I'm using, and I want to help you guys discover your talents as well. So, with that, we would like to say good night and thank you so much for tuning in. And we look forward to seeing you guys next week. We're gonna have 2 weeks worth of guests coming up. So we appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you like and subscribe. Take care.
Have a good night.
Yeah, say something,
The
Steve.
He said good night.
The broken headphone.